Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we take a fresh look at entrepreneurship, investing and business startups using high quality content. Now for the very first time we are going to be giving away some silver coins. So I've got a whole stack of silver coins here that are 99 points. You guys just heard another one before. So that are 99.99% pure, and I'm going to be giving these out. And there are two ways of getting your hands on the silver coins. The first way is I want to reach to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys don't mind, like and subscribe to our channel, and you will go in the draw to win some silver coins. Now the second way is on one of the slides, I have deliberately left a typo error on there. So if you don't mind, once you see the typo error, go into the comment section and write down or comment what slide the typo error is, or what slide number the typo error is. And once I've done that, then I will look through the comments and be able to let everyone know who the winner is. So let's get started. The general idea is we will watch a video of Grant Cardone saying that if you are a loser, when you make $400,000 a year or less in America. Then the second part is I'm just going to go through my thoughts where I respectfully disagree to what he is saying. And then the third part of today is we will look at the necessary jobs that that makes less than $400,000, but these jobs are required or necessary for the world to function or for the economy to take forward. So let's watch the YouTube video.
Then I will not hurt you, okay? What's your number? 400. Okay, now why did we come up with that number? Because I don't know how you guys could even live on that number. If I made 400 grand a year, I would be embarrassed with myself as a husband, a father, basically as a human being. 400 grand. How do you make sense of $35,000 a month? You guys haven't done the math. You have not done the math because you cannot live on 400 grand a year. And if you think you can live on 400 grand a year, I might have to go back and add number one.
So as you all watch, that is the video straight from the horse's mouth, Grant Cardone, where he said that if you make less than 400,000 a year, you are an embarrassment as a husband. So I am a husband, a wife and kids, and when I watched the video, I wanted to pay attention more on why he's saying that, and I respectfully disagree. And these are my thoughts on why I respectfully disagree to what he's saying. Now, my thoughts are, I did the calculation, so 400,000 divided by 12 months, it is about 33,000 a month. So that comes to about approximately about, you need to make about $1,000 a day. Now, who can make $1,000 a day? And I'm going to talk about that later in the video. Now, I also think that because he is a billionaire, that he can say things like that, because $400,000 a year is probably pocket money for him. He for us, the equivalent of 400,000 pocket money is probably buying a dinner for our family, or buying a week's grocery for our family, if we are to put it into context on the reality of that to him. And to him, $400,000 is just pocket money. I also think that he spoke out of emotions. There is a moment in the video where if you take a closer look at his face after he said you're not a good husband if you if you make less than 400,000 a year, you can see that he's probably thinking, maybe I shouldn't have said that, because he's going to upset a lot of people. And there are a lot of videos as well I watch on YouTube where people were talking a lot about this, where they're not really happy with Grant Cardone saying this, that if you are making less than $400,000 a year, you're useless. Also, my thoughts is when he makes 400,000, a year in real estate, it is actually quite different to 400,000 that people make from a job. And what I mean by that is the 400,000 he makes, it's hardly any taxes on it because he's in real estate, he's in business, he pays hardly any taxes on it. And Grant Cardone is quite open and transparent when he says he pays hardly any taxes on it. Now, for ordinary people like you and me, if you make $400,000 a year, maybe 40% of that is tax. So at the end of the day, you are taking away what, $340,000, back home, and then there's cost of living as well. There's petrol, there's food that you need to pay. Now, also in my thoughts, Grant Cardone is delusional as well. I have dealt with people that are millionaires that are in my circle, and when you listen carefully to the type of conversation they say, the type of things they say, in their mind, if they make $100,000 a year, anyone else can make $100,000 a year. Now, I believe there's a false belief and there is no reality to it for two ways. Some of the people that I interact with that make hundreds of $1,000,000 a year, there's two classes. One class is one of them, they inherited a lot of money from the parents, and when the parents are passed on, they got given like $10 million. So the moment they are born, they already have $100,000 in their bank account, where they are way ahead of the ball, of the eight ball, in a lot of cases. Now, there were a lot of other people as well that they came from zero, they came from next to nothing, and they worked their ass off to be millionaires. So those are the people that really committed their time, their money, their energy into building wealth. And when they get to that stage where they have made quite a lot of money, with the way they communicate, you can sense the pride in it, because they've sacrificed so much to get to that stage. Now, those are the people that I actually admire, because they've spent 20 years to build a lot of wealth. Where for the people that have inherited the money, when they say I'm a millionaire, I make millions of dollars, well, you didn't start from nothing, like the bulk of us that have come from nothing and building our wealth. Now, there are jobs out there that are necessary, but they don't pay that much. This is the third part of the slides I want to look at. Now, for example, teachers. So teachers, what they make $60,000 a year, $80,000 a year. However, we need teachers to educate the children of today, to teach them finance, math, English, language, financial education, whatever they may be. We need teachers. I need teachers out there to teach my kids all these skills in life. Now, firefighters, we absolutely need firefighters. They are necessary for society to function. What I mean by that is, Grant Cardone, if your house is on fire, imagine a firefighter that does not make $400,000 a year, that only makes about $60,000 a year, while you are running out of your house, out of your $1 million house. The firefighter who makes $60,000 a year is running into the fire to get your wife out, to get the family out to safety. So when you say someone that makes less than $400,000 is a loser, I disagree with that, because there are people out there that we all need as a society to survive. Also, rubbish collectors, in your house, you're probably going to throw out rubbish to the dump, to the tip, to the rubbish, outside of your house to be picked up. who's going to pick up their rubbish? It's going to be the rubbish collectors. Every week, every month, whatever that may be, they will come around and collect those rubbish. And how much are the rubbish collectors making per year? Not $400,000 a year, not even $100,000 a year. They're lucky to make $60,000 a year. Now, the rubbish collectors are necessary because if they don't come around and pick up the rubbish around your house, there's going to be rats around your house. So you don't want that. You want your house to be nice and clean. Another thing I haven't put on the slide is cleaners. You might hire a cleaner that will come to your house, let's say once a week or twice a week, and you're paying them under $40,000 a year, and you have the audacity to say that anyone that makes less than $400,000 is an embarrassment, because you know what, there are people out there that make way less money than that. But you need firefighters, you need teachers, you will need rubbish collectors, you will need cleaners, you will need people that will come and fix the plumbing of your sink of your property so that your house will not get flooded. You need an electrician. The aircon broke, the fans broke. Who do you call? Something happened, the light bulbs. You will need someone to come in. And how much do you pay an electrician for that? Is it like $20 for an hour's work, whatever that may be? Or their salary is what, $60,000 a year? The thing is, we all need these necessary jobs for the world to function. And the issue I had is when you say someone that makes less than $400,000 is an embarrassment, I strongly disagree with that. You might have a security team that you pay them, I don't know, $80,000 a year. Why don't you pay every security team $400,000 a year, so they can feel better and say, well, I am not below the threshold of being an embarrassment to my to my family. Your employees, I don't know how many employees you employ. I have watched your videos. I think you have over 10, 20, or maybe 100 employees out there. I don't know. But do you pay each of your employees more than $400,000 so that they're not an embarrassment? No, because I think you pay your employees less than $50,000 a year, less than $100,000 a year. Do you have the courage to take what you're saying and actually action on it on the people that actually make sure you are making more than $1 million? Maybe your kids have school tutors in them that you're paying. How much the school tutor make? I don't know. But the thing is, we need these jobs, these blue-collar jobs, to help the economy grow. Now, this is the last slide. How do you make $400,000 a year? For a lot of people out there, you need a high-skilled job, so lawyer, doctors, and all those things, or even the business or real estate. Real estate will be a little bit tricky because you need maybe 200 houses that's cash flowing, so that you can at the end of the day make $1,000 a day or $33,000 a year. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys have learned a lot from that. If you guys don't mind, take a moment to like and to subscribe and to share this video. It will help our channel grow. Thank you.